party in full swing. It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin. The season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Taj Gibson is out there with Julius Randle. And it's MP in at the point. Wiggins, no good. MP scanning the floor. Gibson passes to Edwards. And counted from 19 feet away.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. The 3 ball. The rebound by Gibson. And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Randle. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
From deep, MP nails it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Ware. Wiggins outside. Over McDaniels. Wiggins, no good.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Earlier, Allie LaForce spoke with head coach Eric Spoelstra. What'd you find out, Allie?
He was emphatic, saying that Edwards was their main concern, telling me Anthony poses problems on both sides of the ball, and he is relentless. He doesn't let up. He wants his guys to match Edwards' energy.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Mitchell, a screen on Randle. From 13, rebound Minnesota. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
A dribble move gets a little separation, and that's all Wiggins needs. That's pretty.
Randle outside. 4-3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Randle's got 5 now.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Hero finds Wiggins. Back to Hero. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Off the mark there with a 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
MP against Mitchell. From deep, MP. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
MP against Mitchell. Hero outside. Adebayo, a screen on Edwards. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Give him 8.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Get ready to get hyped, fans. It's your Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Williams is checked in for Gibson. Alexander Walker comes in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Anthony Edwards. .59 seconds left now in the first quarter. Anderson with a screen on Conley. Rozier can't get it to go. The Timberwolves lead by 10. MP, the pass to Williams. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Jaquez. 5 on the clock. They set the pick. Three-pointer Rozier. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, early in his career, you played Terry Rozier as a driver. Now you've got to deal with that three-point shooting ability.
Conley looking for an opening. Williams, a screen on Jaquez. Here's MP. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
At the line for the Timberwolves, MP, 1.
Hero outside. Over Conley. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
They've got Tyler Hero. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Terry Rozier, and it's Jovic in at the center position, filling out the middle. So that's who Miami starts the second with. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He had 36 points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. A game that nobody will soon forget, that's for sure. How is he going to follow that up tonight? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so Randall will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Kicks it out to MP. Randall on the screen. Clock at 6. And here's MP from outside. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That's his first triple of the second period, third of the game.
All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Guard him big, guard him small. Julius Randle is so crafty on the interior, it matters not. He's going to finish.
They set a pick. On the wing, Rozier. They need this. Pass to Jovic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Down low. And it's Randall that time on the assist by MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Last time they came together was in Minneapolis, where they fell to the Timberwolves.
Big loss in their last meeting with this team. Couldn't get anything to fall in that one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Andrew Wiggins.
Over the past 10 games, his effective field goal percentage has really taken a tumble. In layman's terms, his offense just isn't as well-rounded as it could be right now.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Adebayo against McDaniels. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. The rebound by the Timberwolves. MP's got his 6th rebound on the night at 6'9". Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Pass to Hero to end the drought. And it's MP with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
For Miami, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. To the inside, Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Edwards. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. MP outside, over to the wing. McDaniels passes to MP. Back to Daniels. Pass to Gibson. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Edwards outside. Drills it from deep. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Adebayo. McDaniels with some nice D.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Man, the pass to Edwards. MP outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Minnesota firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Heat.
They don't want it enough. They're
Glad you could join us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So for Minnesota right now, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Taj Gibson. And it's MP in at the point.
I got yours.
Wiggins from long range knocks down the long J. Wiggins got 7 points in the game.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Back to Gibson. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Hero outside. The 3. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Doris, one of the most physical guards in the NBA, Anthony Edwards.
If you want to talk about a prototypical NBA body, it's Anthony Edwards. He's got size, strength, athleticism, but beyond that, he's so skilled. 3-level scorer, versatile on the defensive end, fearless when it matters. Anthony Edwards may be the next face of the league. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
MP outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
MP against Mitchell. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, maybe he's not a high flyer, but Hero still loves to finish with power.
MP outside, and he drives in. And that one's good. MP's got 23.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Miami, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Hero with another miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And it's Randle with the jam.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the game now.
Personal foul.
First one falls for him.
And what makes Bam...
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Ware. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Plenty of space. And MP with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Hero, the pass to Wiggins. Pass to Adebayo. Takes the 3. Here's Hero. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
MP.
It's going to be on MP.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Williams has checked in for Ingles. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
The floater. The kick out to Williams. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. There's a screen. The three. He drops it from range.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Outside, Williams. Back to MP. Williams, a screen on Mitchell. The kick out to Williams. From behind the arc. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break, here come the Heat. The finish! And Mitchell with the slam.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
MP, the pass to Gibson. Back to Williams. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.